puppy dog. Let's go. So I just checked my crypto account, and right now I'm in 137 different trade positions. I'm going to talk a little bit about how we're running algorithmic bots to trade in 2025, but I'm also going to tell you why I think human traders are absolutely cooked in 2025. I don't intend to place a single manual trade in 2025. And I will tell you how you can maybe still operate as a non-technical individual placing manual trades. And really that's operating like an investor. I think that's your only choice. Because we're in a world right now where AI is taking off. It's getting smarter and smarter. Bots are taking off. And as an individual trader, you're competing with something that is very hard to beat. And this has been eye-opening to me as I've got into the world of quantitative algorithmic trading. As a non-technical person, as a business partner. So some of you guys know this about me. This channel, the first 10,000 subscribers on this channel, it was a Magic the Gathering channel. I was a professional Magic the Gathering player, and I was ranked as high as top 10 in the world. I think right now I'm still ranked like 137th in the world or something like that. Around as many as trades I have open right now. So what made me good at the game is I was a strong conceptual thinker. There's two games in Magic the Gathering. There's the game of creating the strategy, which is like creating the system, and then of playing the games, which is like putting on the trades. I was always stronger at developing the system than I was at playing the games, and for Magic I was very good at playing the games. For trading, I'm terrible at playing the games. Maybe if I had started earlier in life, I don't know what it is, but a gambling demon just takes over my brain. And this is true of a lot of traders. I understand some of you guys don't have this problem. Some of you do have this problem and you're not aware of it. But some of you do have this problem, don't have this problem and think that you have some sort of advantage in the market, and you do, but let me still tell you what you're competing against. So over the years in my trading, I've realized this, and I've also realized like I don't want to be the technical person. I don't have a desire to do it, and that means doing the coding and development. I took computer science and studied computer science earlier in life. I just found it not interesting, and I'm more of a people person. I do well in front of people. So I decided that I would focus on that instead. Let's just make this video even weirder. Add some music. Anyways, so I tried it. Third time's the charm. There was a number of developers and quants that I tried to partner with, and the third partnership has stuck. We've been working together for close to a year. So let me tell you about the trading system. How am I in 137 positions right now? This system, we found, the dog wants to go, okay. We found a number of edges. Some of the edges are trading price action. Some of the edges are trading perpetual futures data. I'm not going to tell you exactly what the strategies are, but we have a number of strategies, and there's certain strategies that we've discovered has an edge across the whole crypto space. So what that means is, I don't know how many alts there are on the platform I'm trading, BitGet, but there's maybe hundreds. So each bot is trading, they might get a signal and will trade every single alt it can trade. It has an edge, and it's taking hundreds of trades or being in hundreds of positions at a time. It's like, okay, it's getting triggers on, and there's 10 bots. In theory, it could have 1,000 positions open, right? Or more, right? It could have 100 trades trigger per bot, yeah. So, and then for risk management, it just trades really small. Each trade is like a trivial amount of money because you're exposed to an absurd amount of trades at a single time. But this goes back to the concept of being a casino. A casino makes its money by having a small edge over and over. And this is what counting cards is in blackjack. And this is often what we think successful trading is. And it is when trading algorithmically. But could a human take all 137 trades and trade them perfectly? Like I said, there's no chance, right? You're competing against algorithms that are trading every alt. They're market making, they're arbitraging, they're trading all kinds of different strategies. And these alts don't get tired, these algorithms, they don't get tired. They don't get FOMO. They don't make cognitive errors where they get tired. They don't make fat finger errors or get greedy for a moment and do something. They're just cool, calm, collected robots that are trading. For a human, the expressing your edge over and over thing doesn't really work out in practice. It would if you're a robot, but the problem is emotional errors and cognitive errors. And the studies that I've seen, again, they suggest that the more often you trade, the worse you do. The less often you trade, the better you do. So we're going to come back to how you can operate as a manual trader in 2025. But I just want you to realize what you're up against. And seeing what I'm up against, I have zero interest in competing. Back when I had a trading addiction, gambling problem, yeah, I want to trade just because I realized I was trading to feel something. I was trading for dopamine. A lot of you guys are still there. Some of you are there and you don't know it. Some of you are there and you do know it, and you're planning how to get out. But a lot of people are just trading to gamble. You have no edge. Even if you have an edge, it's nothing like what it would be if trading bots. You want to do it on your own instead of doing something that's likely to work because you want to gamble, or you're doing it for ego or for pride. I don't know. This is a lot of the reason that people trade. This is what I've discovered in my years because I found it to be true about myself, and I have the humility to recognize it and even share that publicly. So I'm letting the bots play out, and I'll probably be able to offer it where we'll license it to you. It's not like money management. You wouldn't pay a payout. It would be like subscribing to a website, and then you just plug in your API key for your exchange and click turn it on, choose your risk size, and away you go. So we'll probably have that in 2025. What do you do as a manual trader in 2025 though? Well, you do not try to compete with the bots, which is really the low time frame. I think the best chance for individual traders is really being sort of a long-term investor, waiting until euphoria and selling positions, and then waiting until despair and building positions, and probably doing it without leverage and being super patient. But it's really hard because why are you here? It derails into insanity and compulsion and addiction. But that's the way to do it. And we do have our, what I call Market Timing Pro, our system, which is, it's manually tradable, and it's doable as a person. There's no reason that a person can't do it. It's not like a high frequency trading bot. Trades each asset maybe a little bit less than once a month, but you're still exposed to the emotional swings, and maybe you get your trading session or the signal to put on a position comes at a bad day when you're stressed out or you're feeling euphoric and you make it too big or something like that. But for me, I have that strategy as code. It's one of the bots that's running in my accounts. So I'm like, why am I going to do this manually? Trading has stolen so much time from my life. And I guess it was all tuition to get to the point where I'm at, to know the truth, and also to have developed these trading systems and these relationships that I can take advantage and just basically, not trade anymore. So maybe it was worth it. But I do want to save you guys from going down that road. You can't win that road. Even if you win, you lose. You get rewarded for doing the wrong things. You end up living your life in front of the screen or prioritizing around a trading session, things like this. It's really a fuck around and find out game where hopefully you lose money and go bust, because if you don't and it works for you, then the outcome is even worse. So those are all my conclusions. I believe the manual trader is absolutely cooked in 2025. Don't even bother. Don't start. Do something else. Start a YouTube channel. Start a drop shop. I don't know what it is. Do something else. Get a regular job. Work out. Start a hobby. Play music. Okay. Much love. Follow for more tips.